Hi, welcome to How to Repair. This video is on E30-10 error code. This occurs on Bosch, Siemens and Bosch related machines that were manufactured in Europe under their other brands. Basically, this error code means the machine is unable to fill in the allocated period of time, and I'm going to show you how to rectify it. It is one of three faults that can occur with the machine, and I will go through all three and show you how to reset the machine as well. Now, on the older Bosch washing machines, 2010 and before that, the error code for unable to fill was either F17 or F29 if I recall correctly, and it might have been even E17 or E29, depending on the type of machine you had then. But the same principles apply. Okay, I've turned the machine into the off position because I'm going to show you in the software on the actual washing machine where all the error codes are stored. And I will be doing a detailed video on the diagnostic systems on these Bosch related machines, and that will be on our channel as well. To get into the storage system that holds all the error codes, you need to have it in the off position and then count down to position 4. On this machine, it is delicates. We will turn the dial to the delicates position, wait until the display comes up with a time, press the spin speed and advance it one more click while holding down the spin speed. You will then either see an error code or you will see the three dotted lines here. Now, you are able to toggle all the way through the program to find related error codes that have occurred on your machine. So if I turn this back to position 1, we have E30-10 showing up on the display. If I turn it to another program, we have a different error code showing up, and I'll go all into that in another video. This video is specifically about E30-10 error code, unable to empty in the allocated period of time. To come out of that, just turn it to the off position and your machine will be ready for use. Now, the three major problems that occur when a washing machine is unable to fill in the allocated period of time. One is you have low water pressure. This can be caused by a tap not allowing the water to come through at the correct flow rate, or you have not got the correct flow rate at the house. This could be because the tap may have calcified, or for some other reason you may just have low water pressure. Also remember, when a washing machine lives in situ, meaning underneath the worktop, when you have pushed the washing machine back, sometimes the actual fill pipe can actually kink just slightly, and this would restrict the flow of water going through to the water valve. The second reason is it's possible when you're on well water or if you have dirty water in the pipes, the filter on the water valve, which I'll bring up to the camera here, this is where it connects at the back of the machine, the filter can end up getting blocked with small particles of sand and other debris that may be lying in the water pipes. If this is not clean, it will restrict the flow of water going into the machine. And the third reason is the water valve itself may have become faulty. This water valve has two solenoids on it. Depending on your make and model of machine, you may even have 3 or 4 on a washer dryer, for example. And one of those water valves can be faulty. Okay, here we have a water valve, and if you look closely on this water valve, you can see 3 pins on the top here. The older water valves used to just have 2 spade connectors on each valve. Bosch now build a water valve which has a circuit board on top. I don't know the reason for this, apart from it might be cheaper for them to produce, and some of their spares are quite expensive. Water valves you can pick up very cheaply, but this water valve that came off this machine here, or equivalent of that machine, is approximately £40 to buy. It is possible to change the solenoids as well, but if we want to test the water valve, we first have to work out the configuration. And I've just set my multimeter to the continuity, and I'm going to go across the different positions here to work out which is the live and which is the neutrals. Okay, so our first pin on the end here is most probably our neutral, and that connects to the one water valve, and that will have a reading of 742. I would expect if we tested the next water valve, it will be the same reading because the coil values are the same. Now, we could turn the meter to ohms reading, and if I chuck this onto the 20k range, both of these valves, solenoids, should be the same reading. And if you have a 3-way water valve or 4-way water valve, they should all be approximately the same reading. If they're not the same reading and one is open circuit, that is your fault. So if we look here, connecting on pin 1 to pin 2, we have a reading of 396. And if we go pin 1 to pin 3, we have a reading of 4, which is close enough. That is a very accurate reading, and you must remember my meter is not calibrated. This is a good water valve. If either of those circuits were open circuit, then you have a coil that has failed and will need replacing, or you will need to replace the whole water valve. We carry all these at the website. If you are looking for a genuine valve, make sure that you put your full model number in, followed by the word water valve, and you'll be able to find the correct one for your machine. If you can't find the correct one for your machine, feel free to use the contact us page with your make, model, and what part you're looking for. And the last thing is you could also check the wiring going through to the water valve. If you wanted to, you would be able to do a voltage test to test whether you are actually getting power to the water valve, as you may have a breakage in the wire, or it is possible on some rare occasions that you may have a fault with the circuit board as well. And there you go. If you do need a water valve for your machine and you find it is faulty, do remember you will need to use your full model number off the identification label. This can either be found on the inside of the door or at the rear of the machine. I'll also put a link in the description on this video to the full diagnostic procedure on all Bosch and Siemens washing machines, which will really assist you in understanding how the machine should be performing and working. Do remember to share the video, subscribe to the channel, and give it a thumbs up where you can. Thanks very much indeed for watching, and if we've really helped you, you can always donate to the website by clicking on the Bipolar Beer page. Thanks for watching.